it's another Tuesday and it's Treasure Talk. Now, I've got another interesting subject that I'll be discussing, and it will be over a course of time, so at least a couple of weeks, 3 weeks. The subject is friendship. Now, friendship is a broad subject, and I have kind of put it into 3-4 titles, so bear with me, and every week we will get to know something new about friendship. Now, today our topic is knowing the difference between friends and acquaintances. To progress and to mature in our Christianity, we need to know who our friends are and who our acquaintances are. I know we don't use the word acquaintances in subjects, in sentences, in our daily talks, but it isn't because we don't know what it means. We know what it means, but we sometimes feel like it's too rude to say, oh, this is an acquaintance. You know, you feel like you need to say, this is your friend. But friend has a deeper meaning. And hopefully today you will know that friend, the word friend, or the status friend, is a heavy status. And you just won't give it to anyone. So I hope that God will talk to you. You will learn something. And you will share, subscribe, and like this video. So let's start. The company that we keep have an effect on our growth and our progression, and by clearly identifying who is who or who is what to you, you would then also know what impact or what degree of impact they will have on your life. Now, friends, for example, have a great impact in your life, and you might agree with me, you might not agree with me, but they have a great impact in your life. An individual that you call friend is an individual you can share everything with. And when I say share everything with, I mean your deepest, darkest secrets. If you feel uncomfortable and you need someone to comfort you and give you strength, you will go to that individual. Okay, so that individual to you is like a brother. And our baseline scripture comes from Proverbs 18, verse 24. And it says, a man of many companions may come to ruin, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. There is a friend that sticks closer than a brother. Friends should be like our siblings. Friends is not just a hello, goodbye. Friend is someone dear and near to you. Friends have an impact on things like what you believe, on your attitude, on your behavior, on your characteristics. They can alter your characteristics. They can change the way you view the world, the way you view your situation. They have an impact in your life. And looking at this title, you need to know who your friend is and who your acquaintances is. Okay? As I said, we don't use the word acquaintance often, but we use friend very likely. We use it for anybody. And friend, as Proverbs has said, sticks to you like a brother or a sister. A friend is a friend. Acquaintances are acquaintances. So I'll give you a definition between the two. So who is a friend? Now, I had to go through my dictionary and find the precise definition for friend. Okay, friend is a soulmate, a confidant, a kinder spirited person, someone who has the interests and an attitude similar to your own. That's a friend. Who is an acquaintance? A person you know, but it's not a close friend. A person you know, but that's not your close friend. So those individuals you say hi, goodbye to, have laughs with occasionally, are not your friends, but they are acquaintances. We don't have to actually brand someone of, oh, this individual is an acquaintance and this individual is a friend. No, we don't really have to brand those individuals, but it's for you to know who is who to you, so that you too will know how to behave, how to conduct yourself around those individuals. Okay, obviously with a friend you are different. With a friend you are more likely to misbehave, but that's because your friend knows you, you know. But with an acquaintance you tread very carefully, and that's what today is really about. Don't use friend, or don't brand or give the status friend to someone that you don't know, or you know slightly. You need to know the difference, okay? You need to know the difference. There are so many people that passes through your life, and they all have a purpose for passing through your life. Some of them are there to teach you. Some of them are there to support you. Some of them are there to love you. Some of them are there to condemn you. Some of them are there to destroy you. Every single individual is there to do something. They have a purpose in your life, but not every individual is a friend. Okay, so during this week, this is your own exercise. Sit in your house and either go through your Facebook, your WhatsApp, your contacts, whatever. Go through them and clearly define who is your friend and who is your acquaintance. You need to know the difference, because once you know the difference, as I said earlier, once you know the difference, you know how they impact on you and how you want to impact in them. Do you want to be the friend that supports them, loves them, or do you want to be the friend that causes them to sin? Which one do you want to be? You need to know who you are to that individual, and you will know who you are to that individual by their behavior. The same way would an acquaintance know that they are just an acquaintance, because you don't tell your story to them. And then obviously some of them will try their hardest to be your best friend, but in their mind they know they're just an acquaintance. So don't go around branding people. That's what I'm saying to you. But know in yourself, inwardly, who is who. Don't let a friend change the perception or behavior, your perception or behavior you have just in the name of friendship. I always say that it is good, in my opinion, it's good to have no friends and have 1,000 acquaintances, because when you have 1,000 acquaintances, you will suss them out. You can analyze them, you can assess them, you can observe them, you can know, like, slowly but surely you can know who you can actually call a friend, because they will show you the characteristics of a good friend, of a brother-like person or sister-like person. You will see they would support you. They would do all the things that a brother, sister, a family member would do for you. So you easily see who is who. Don't get me wrong. Having a choice and being able to choose from those hundreds, 50 acquaintances that you have is not a bad thing. God is the master of all choices. He gave us the choice to make the right choice, to follow Him or to follow the world. And we made the choice to follow Him, because He is the truth, the way, and the light. Same way that you have now the choice, when you have hundreds or 50 acquaintances, to make the right choice and get the right people to call your own friend, that stick to you like a brother and sister. Don't rush into friendship just because in that particular time there was no one around you and this individual came and approached you and was the only person you knew in a state, a city, environment. Doesn't make that person an automatic friend, and doesn't give that person that automatic pass to be your friend. Okay, take your time and know that your choice is given by God, and God has given us the power and authority to make certain decisions in our lives, because that friend that you're gonna make is gonna either help you to progress in your Christianity, or that individual is gonna pull you down with them from wherever your spiritual level was, from wherever your level was of Christianity, to the bottom level, just because that's where they are. Be careful and be inspired by what Proverbs 18 is telling you. May your friends stick to you like a brother and sister. But a person that has 12, 25, 60 friends has a problem, in my opinion. I will keep saying that, in my opinion. And I also and the scripture supports me, really. If you have too many friends, you will come to ruin, because all those friends have their own views, have their own beliefs, have their own opinions, and you will get confused. This one said this, and then you're like, yeah, then you sway with that person. Then all of a sudden the other friend will be like, oh no, but you should be doing this, and then you go with that person. Know and minimize the people you call friends. Acquaintances can be thousands, but friends shouldn't be tens. It should be less than that. Know who your friends are and keep them close and be a friend. Okay, and I will talk on that subject. Being a friend. Be a friend. Be a good friend. Like the scripture says, stick to your friends like you want to be sticked to. Be the friends you want to have. Okay? Don't lead your friends into destruction. Don't support your friends when they are doing negativity. Support them when they are positive. Uplift them when they need upliftment. Give them all the support that you would want your friend to give you. Alright? And I always say that, be the friend. Be like God is to you. He's a friend that never, ever forsakes you. So don't forsake your friend in that manner. So, my inspirational quote today comes from 1 Corinthians 8:15, verse 33. And it says that, do not be deceived. Bad company ruins good morals. So as I said, having 20, 30, 15 friends will sway your opinions, will change your attitude. Like you won't even know what is yours anymore. And as the scripture says, it will ruin your good morals. So please remember to know who your friends are and who your acquaintances are, and live in harmony according to it. So God bless you for watching. It's always a pleasure to come before you and have a topic to talk about, and I hope that you are blessed. And next week we will be talking about assessing our friends. Okay, now that we know the difference between friends and acquaintances, we are not going to assess the people we call friends. Are they really friends, or are they actually acquaintances? So we're going to be doing that, and maybe you will change some of your friends' status to acquaintances. But that's not a bad thing, as I've always said. Acquaintances can always be made friends, but friends that are real friends, will be a shame to turn them into acquaintances. So keep your friends near and dear, and know who you call friends. And next week, as I said, I'll be back with a better and more interesting video. See you next week. Bye.